Hello students, I'll be discussing your test series question papers. So first I'll be discussing your so I'll be showing you questions and then I'll be showing the solution. So some people might have already solved the paper. So for them I guess it's more of a answer paper discussion. So let's see. So let's continue. Okay. So guys, you can take an attempt. First question is select the correct statement. BF3 and NH3 have the same dipole moment. So dipole moment is a vector quantity. So you have to figure out the resultant vector. Is it 0? Is it cancelling out, or is there certain value for it? Okay. Next we have the dipole moment of NH3 is smaller than that of BF3. So this you have to also figure it out using that. So structure of BF3 is trigonal planar, and structure of NH3 is pyramidal. Okay. Next we have the nitrogen atom has one n-shared pair of electrons, while the boron atom has a free vacant valence orbital. Okay. One person got it right. Anushka got it right. Soham got it wrong. Govind, you can try. Okay, so I'll give you a hint. Here, your NF3, it looks BF3. It looks like this. Okay, BF3. Okay, it has a vacant orbital actually. Okay, and BF3 shape is trigonal planar. So there's a this so they there's a they will the dipole moment vectors are of this nature. Okay. Okay, so they will all cancel out. Trigonal planar, the angles are same everywhere. Okay, the angles are same. So the net dipole moment, net mu is equal to 0, because all the vectors they will cancel out. Okay, resultant vectors they will cancel out if you resolve the vectors. Okay. Next you have आपके पास क्या है NH3. NH3 में you have a shape of a pyramid. So H H H. So it's like a tetrahedron only. So the dipole moment vector points towards the more electronegative atom. So here it is nitrogen. In this case, fluorine is more electronegative than boron. Similarly, here nitrogen is more electronegative than hydrogen. So dipole moment vector will point in this direction. Okay, and then if there is a lone pair also present, so there is one lone pair of electrons present in the case of your ammonia NH3. So net dipole moment is greater than 1. So if you resolve the vectors, in this case you will get a net dipole moment greater than 0. So greater than 0. So 1 would not be correct answer. 0. So exact value I am not calculating. So then you have to calculate the exact value, but it is a positive number. Okay. So since this is equal to 0, mu is equal to 0, and this mu is greater than 0, so obviously dipole moment of NH3 is greater than that of BF3. So here, and BF3 has a vacant orbital, NH3 has a lone pair of electrons. So let's see the options. BF3 and NH3 have the same dipole moment. This is wrong. Dipole moment of NH3 is smaller than that of BF3. This is also wrong. NH3 is a positive number, so it is greater than 0. Third option is both BF3 and NH3 molecules have planar structures. That is wrong. One is pyramidal, one is planar. Nitrogen atom has one unshared pair of electrons, while the boron atom has a vacant orbital. Okay, so the correct answer here is your D. D is the correct answer. So Anushka, good, you got the right answer. Here the correct answer is your D. Okay, correct answer is D. So we'll continue. Okay, so resultant dipole moment value is given here in coulomb meter. Okay, so we'll continue. Second question, guys, try among the following metal oxides which is most basic. You have to figure out which is the most basic metal oxide. Okay, so across a period your basic nature decreases because your non-metallic nature increases. Okay, based on that, for period you can figure out Okay, so I gave you a hint across period. Okay, that's good. No, some questions are easy. So sometimes you might get a question paper where some questions are easy, some questions are difficult. Oh, Arpit, Chetan, Asham. This one correct answer is D. Second question correct answer is D. K2O. Potassium oxide is the most basic oxide among the all. No, AS2O3 is not, because your arsenic is on the right hand side of the periodic table. So your basic nature of the oxide reduces as you go right in a period. So based on that, that was a hint I gave you. So that cannot be your answer. K2O is, I think, automatically an answer. Okay, so we'll see. Correct answer here is your K2O. So again Anushka got it right. Okay, anyone who answered D, आपका सही था. Okay. So basic character of metal oxides decreases from left to right in a period, and due to decrease in electropositive character, which in turn decreases the polarity of bond as well as internuclear distance. Okay. So alkali metal oxides, among the oxides, alkali metal oxides are present. Alkali metal oxides are the most basic oxides. Okay, remember the same. Okay. So we'll go to the next slide. Next question. So try guys this question. ये question आपका क्या है? The molecule that has minimum or no role in the formation of photochemical smog. So what is the molecule that has no role in formation of photochemical smog? Okay, guys try this question. So molecule which has no role in formation of photochemical smog. So few reactions I'll give you. Okay, I'll give you one hint. So you, during formation of photochemical smog, nitrogen oxide is formed. C. No, C is not correct. Chetan, sorry. So this is a more of a memory based question. So guys, please try. So few reactions happen during photochemical smog. Okay. Guys, take a try. Yes, sorry guys for the disruption. Okay, A is correct. Yeah, nitrogen does not have any role in photochemical smoke. Basically anything which might act as a pollutant, that can be a hint. Okay, तो यहाँ पे नाइट्रोजन जो नॉर्मल चीज़ है हमारे एटमॉस्फेयर में है, जैसे ऑक्सीजन, नाइट्रोजन, तो मेजॉरिटी ऑफ द पार्ट, तो कोई भी चीज़, स्मॉग एक टाइप ऑफ पोल्यूशन है, एयर पोल्यूशन. ठीक है, तो ऑब्वियसली जो चीज़ पोल्यूशन क्या होता है, जो चीज़ आपके एनवायरनमेंट में नॉर्मली नहीं होता, बट दैट सॉर्ट ऑफ, आई मीन इट्स नॉट ऑलवेज द केस बट मोस्टली इट शुड बी द केस. जनरली वही केस होना चाहिए जो नॉर्मली आपके एनवायरनमेंट में है, वो पोल्यूटेंट होने का चांस कम होता है. ठीक है, तो नाइट्रोजन हमारे एटमॉस्फेयर का सबसे अबंडेंट पार्ट है, इसीलिए N2 हैज़ नो रोल इन फॉर्मेशन ऑफ फोटोकेमिकल स्मॉग. ठीक है, तो कुछ रिएक्शंस होते हैं. ठीक है, आपका मेजॉरिटी क्या होता है, तो ये सब फॉसिल फ्यूल से एक्चुअली आते हैं. फॉसिल फ्यूल, स्मोक प्लस फॉग इज स्मॉक, करेक्ट. तो दैट इज ऑल्सो हिंट. तो आपका फॉसिल फ्यूल में, फॉसिल फ्यूल से, ठीक है, फॉसिल फ्यूल के कंबशन, बर्निंग से ये पोल्यूटेंट्स कुछ निकलते हैं. ठीक है, उनमें से एक होता है NO, नाइट्रोजन मोनोक्साइड, या नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड, और हाइड्रोकार्बन्स, कुछ हाइड्रोकार्बन्स भी हम लोग रिलीज़ करते हैं, हाइड्रोकार्बन्स। ओके, तो ये सब अपना रोल प्ले करते हैं इन द फॉर्म इन दैट स्मॉग। ओके, तो आपका NO2, ठीक है, कुछ रिएक्शंस होते हैं जब इन pollutants reach a high enough level, pollutants reach a high enough level, okay, quantity increases basically, ठीक है। तो क्या रिएक्शंस होंगे आपके NO2 by H mu by some light NO2 gas, okay, it gets converted to आपका NO gas and O2 ऑक्सीजन, nascent ऑक्सीजन, ठीक है। अब ये nascent ऑक्सीजन O प्लस O2 के साथ रिएक्ट करके आपका ओजोन गैस देता है, O3 विच इज़ योर ओजोन, ठीक है। ओजोन फिर नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड के साथ रिएक्ट करता है। नहीं, यहाँ पे आंसर आपका ए है, ठीक है। तो मैं एक रिएक्शंस दे दूंगा जिनमें ये जो ऑप्शंस BCD है, तो जो भी केमिकल रिएक्टेंट्स या प्रोडक्ट्स आप देख पाओगे ये रिएक्शंस में, ऑब्वियसली दे आर नॉट योर आंसर। ओके, तो ये रिएक्शन हो गया। फिर आपका NO नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड रिएक्ट करता है O3 के साथ टू गिव यू दैट NO2 गैस, ठीक है, प्लस ऑक्सीजन। तो ये एक चेन रिएक्शन हो रहा है एक्चुअली, ठीक है। और अनबर्नड हाइड्रोकार्बन्स भी कुछ रिएक्शन करते हैं, जैसे अनबर्नड हाइड्रोकार्बन आपका हो गया मीथेन, ठीक है, अनबर्नड हाइड्रोकार्बन जो फॉसिल फ्यूल में है, ठीक है, अनबर्नड हाइड्रोकार्बन। ओके, तो वो CH4 रिएक्ट करेगा आपका ऑक्सीजन के साथ, नहीं, ओजोन के साथ टू गिव यू फॉर्मल्डिहाइड, जो आपका ये ऑप्शन है H2C डबल बॉन्ड O, दिस इज योर फॉर्मल्डिहाइड। Okay, so these reactions occur during the formation of smog. Okay, और भी प्रोडक्ट्स बनते हैं, और भी प्रोडक्ट्स बनते हैं। सो अदर प्रोडक्ट्स दैट यू गेट आर, वन इज एक्रोलीन, सो दे आर, ओके, one is pan, peroxyacetyl nitrate. So these are your main reactions. Okay, so all the options that you have, which you find in these 1, 2, 3, 4 chain reactions, four are part of a chain reaction. So they are responsible for your formation of photochemical smog. Okay, now N2 is not taking part in any of the reactions, so your answer is A. Okay. Another product you get from a different reaction, which I am not saying, but it's in your NCERT book. So CH3 C double bond O COONO2. This is your peroxyacetyl nitrate or PAN. This is also one of the substances responsible for your smog. Okay, so here correct answer is option A. All other options, they are part of a chain reaction. This reaction is given in your NCERT book. Okay, if you go to your environmental chemistry chapter, you will get these reactions. So obviously option A is correct here. So it's a fact based question. So like Anushka gave, smoke plus fog is smog. So obviously N2 is not part of your smoke. Okay, so you won't get smog. And another thing, N2 is your, it's found in your environment, so obviously it's very less chance that N2 will take part in formation of smog. Okay, so correct answer is here N2. So two people got it wrong, Rishabh and Atharv. Anushka, Vignesh, Govind got it right, and on YouTube Ronit, hi Ronit, Arpit got it right, Harsham got it right, C is wrong, A is correct. So I hope the people who got it wrong, Atharv and Rishabh, you can respond in the chat if you understood it. Then only I'll continue the next question. Okay, you guys can respond in the chat. Then I will continue to the next question. So guys, please respond in chat. So guys, you can respond in the chat. Then only we'll move forward. Okay. Okay, so we'll move forward. The next question that you will see, keep this question on hold. We'll discuss it in the peroxyacetyl nitrate. PAN is given. N2 is an inert gas, and hence, yeah, N2 is also relatively inert. It does not react that easily. Okay, produced when ultraviolet light from the sun reacts with nitrogen oxides in the atmosphere. So the first reaction, NO2 H mu, that was from sunlight, would change NO2 to nitric oxide and your okay, nitric oxide and nascent oxygen, uncombined oxygen, O. So it is visible as a brown haze and is most prominent during the morning and afternoon, especially densely populated warm cities. So guys, keep this question on hold. Okay, you can we'll solve this question in next class. There is certain yeah, Abha, I'm a teacher, so I'm teaching. So basically, I am a teacher. So anyway, keep this question on hold. We'll solve this on the next class because this question might have a lack of data. Okay, so I'll check it and we'll solve it in the next class. So next Monday at 8:30, this class will happen. Okay. So guys, try this question. Okay, this is from your ozonolysis, easy question. So just write the various compounds and just using ozonolysis, try to figure out the uh, carbonyl compounds that you will get. Okay. So guys, try this question. Okay. I won't tell you the mechanism just because this is a simple question, does not require any knowledge of mechanism. Okay. So just try this question. Okay. So Harsham, Abha, TL, Ronit, Arpit, you guys can try. Chetan, Anushka, Atharv, guys take a try. So I'll give you a hint. Ozonolysis does not work with cycloalkanes. If you find a cycloalkane here, ozonolysis will not show any products. No reaction will take place. Okay. So it will react with your alkenes, and 3 of your options are alkenes. Based on that, hello Dheeraj, I am fine. How about you? Okay, that's good. 2 people got it right. Vignesh and Anushka got it right. Govind, Atharv, you can try. So Dheeraj, you can try this question. Abha, Hasham, okay, good. आप ये you can try this question. रोनित आप भी ट्राई कर सकते हो, ये क्वेश्चन आप ट्राई कर सकते हो to see if you can get the answer. I will give you a hint. Cycloalkanes don't show this reaction. Okay. So you've got 4 options. Okay. So ozonolysis basically produces carbonyl compounds at the site of the double bond. Okay. So based on that, you have to find the answer. The first option is 3-methyl 1-butene. 3-methyl 1-butene looks like this. Okay. CH3. So you've got 4 options. So got CH3, CH3, CH, CH3, CH double bond CH2. Okay, this is your 3-methyl 1-butene. Okay, 3-methyl 1-butene. If you do ozonolysis at the site of double bond, you should get your carbonyl compounds. So just add a oxygen there. Okay, so you have got O3 ZnH2O. Acetone is your goal, so you need acetone. Acetone looks like this. So C double bond O, CH3, CH3. This is my acetone. So I need to get this. Okay. Okay. So this is my 3-methyl 1-butene. So if you do this ozonolysis, you will get. So here just add a double bond. Okay. Remove this double bond. Add a double bond here, and add a double bond here. Okay. So these are your 2 compounds. Option D has 1 ketone and 1 aldehyde. Acetone is a ketone. So option D. So if you've got carbon attached to the double bond at two sides, so basically if something like this and a double bond exists here, this might give you a ketone. Okay. So if you take this, you will get this compound. Similarly, if you take 2-methyl 1-butene, this is like this. 2-methyl 1-butene looks like this. Okay. So CH3. This one will be CH2. Then you've got CH2. Then you've got CH3. This is your 2-methyl 1-butene. Okay. This again. So when you will do ozonolysis, just add a double bond here. Double bond with a O, oxygen. Add an oxygen. So this again won't give me acetone. This is giving me formaldehyde and I think propan 2-on, if I'm correct. Okay. Not propan 2-on, butan 2-on. Butan 2-on we will get. This one is butan 2-on. This one is formaldehyde. So option B is also, option C is not giving also me acetone. Okay. Option B does not give me any reaction because it's a cycloalkane. Cycloalkanes, yeah. Swaraj, yeah, you're correct. Option D is correct here. Yeah, option D is correct. So option B is wrong, option A is wrong, option C is wrong. So obviously it is a single correct type question. Option D should be correct. So here option D is correct. Okay, so option D is correct here. Okay, option D is correct. Okay, 2-methyl 2-butene looks like this. So it gives you C, CH3, CH3, CH3. Then you've got double bond C, CH, CH3. So H, CH3. Okay, this is your 2-methyl 2-butene. So if you do ozonolysis, one double bond O here, one double bond O here. Okay. So this one is giving me acetaldehyde. Okay, this one is my acetone. So if you do this ozonolysis, so O3, Zn got H2O, you should get CH3, C double bond OH, which is your acetaldehyde, plus you got acetone. Okay, so these are your two compounds. So option D is correct. Okay, so we'll move on to the next slide. So last option question. Okay, so it's basically showing you various products. Okay, for option A, these are products: 2-methyl propanol and formaldehyde. Option B, you will get butanol. Okay. Option D, you are getting acetone and acetaldehyde. So next question, guys, try. What happens when electric current is passed through an ionic hydride in molten state? Okay, hydride means H minus ions, negatively charged ions. What happens to them? So guys, please try this question. So in an electrolytic cell, anode is positive, cathode is negative. Reduction happens at cathode, oxidation happens at anode. So a hydride has to go, is a negatively charged substance. So where should it go? Based on that, please answer the question. Okay. So should it get oxidized at anode or should it get reduced at cathode? So you got hydride. Okay. So you can take an hydride. Okay. Two people already answered the question. Guys, YouTube पे भी आप लोग बोल सकते हो. बाकी लोग आप भी बोल सकते हो. आभा आप भी बोल सकते हो. हर्षम हशम. तो लास्ट क्वेश्चन आई होप सबको समझ में आया. रियली एक्सप्लेन्ड इन अ वेरी स्लो मैनर सो दैट सबको समझ में आए. थोड़ा ऑप्शन ज़्यादा थे. ओके. हाइड्रोजन इज लिबरेटेड एट द एनोड, तो आप बोल रहे हो ऑप्शन बी धीरज। ओके, तो एक फिजिक्स वाला तो यहाँ पे कुछ तो सही है। अगर ये क्वेश्चन दोनों जगह पे आ रहा है दैट मीन्स दिस क्वेश्चन इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट। ओके, तो गाइज आप ट्राई कर सकते हो। तो ऑलरेडी फ्यू पीपल हैव ट्राइड, गोविंद, विघ्नेश, अनुष्का, दे गॉट इट राइट। JEE अथर्व, you need to attempt, and people on YouTube, Sairaj, Dheeraj has already answered. Abha, Hasham, guys, please take a try. You can take a try and attempt this question. Okay. So I'll give you a hint. Okay, if you take an electrolytic cell, so it's telling you molten, right? Ionic hydride in the molten state. Okay, so I've got 2 electrodes. Okay, I'm taking calcium hydride, CaH2. What will be my products? Okay, so if I take calcium hydride, my anode is positive in a electrolytic cell. Okay, wait, made an error. Positive is the longer line. Okay, so my anode is positive. Anode is where my oxidation will happen. Okay, और कैथोड पे आपका रिडक्शन होगा। ये आपका नेगेटिव है, ये आपका कैथोड है। तो कैथोड पे आपका रिडक्शन हो रहा है। ये आपका मोल्टेन CaH2 है, कैल्शियम हाइड्राइड। ओके, सो हियर, so for any hydride the same reaction should happen in a molten state. So for here at anode, okay, at anode you have oxidation, so your hydride will lose its electrons, hydride ion will lose its electrons and give you hydrogen gas plus 2 electrons. Okay, and at cathode, which is where reduction happens, your calcium cation will lose its charge, will get discharged by gaining 2 electrons and giving your Ca solid. Okay, not solid, just write Ca, that would be better. Okay, so these are your 2 products. So obviously here hydrogen gas is being liberated at your anode. ठीक है, तो ऑप्शन बी सही है। Hydride ion migrates towards the cathode, wrong, because hydride ion is going towards your anode. Hydrogen is liberated at the cathode, wrong, because calcium is getting discharged at the cathode, और no reaction takes place, that is also wrong. So ऑप्शन यहाँ पे आपका सही जो है वो आपका है ऑप्शन डी। ऑप्शन डी इज बी इज करेक्ट, सॉरी, बी फॉर बॉम्बे, दैट इज करेक्ट. So I hope everyone got it. So everyone on YouTube platform got it right. Atharv, Anushka, Govind and Vignesh. I hope people who are watching on YouTube, आप लोग को ये समझ में आ गया, ठीक है. So अगर नहीं आया आप चैट में बोल सकते हो, it's not an issue. It was an easy question actually. Okay, more of a fact based question. Okay, so I took an example of calcium hydride, but for any molten hydride, this will be the your products. Okay, so anode you will always get hydrogen gas, and cathode you will get your metal. Okay, so we'll continue. Next question is, in CH3 CH2OH the bond that undergoes heterolytic cleavage most readily is. Heterolytic cleavage matlab both the like electrons are completely transferred in a heterolytic cleavage. Homolytic में they are shared between the two parts, but in heterolytic the complete transfer of electrons take place, and that only happens when you have a large electronegative difference between in the covalent bond that is formed between both the atoms. तो यहाँ पे जहाँ भी आपको हाईएस्ट कोवलेंट इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी वैल्यू का डिफरेंस होगा वहाँ पे आपका हेट्रोलिटिक क्लीवेज होगा, तो वो आपको सिलेक्ट करना है. ओके, हाँ, कार्बन इज मोर इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिव देन हाइड्रोजन. कार्बन हैज इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी वैल्यू ऑफ 2.5, hydrogen has a electronegativity value of 2.1, and oxygen is the most electronegative here. So hydrogen is the least electronegative, carbon is somewhere very close to hydrogen but little bit more, and oxygen is way more electronegative than both of them. Based on that you can answer. Okay. So guys, on YouTube you can also answer. Please answer. Dheeraj, Sairaj, Abha, you guys can also answer. तो आप लोग try कर सकते हो question. Okay. Guys, please try the question. Okay. ये क्वेश्चन आप लोग ट्राई कर सकते हो. बेसिकली हेट्रोलिटिक क्लीवेज मतलब इलेक्ट्रॉन्स ट्रांसफर होंगे कम्प्लीटली. ओके. जहाँ भी ये तो वो होने के लिए यू नीड अ लार्ज इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी वैल्यू डिफरेंस. तो मैंने आपको अभी बोला कार्बन का इन बिटवीन इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी वैल्यू है, हाइड्रोजन का उससे थोड़ा कम है, और ऑक्सीजन का दोनों से बहुत ज़्यादा है. तो इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी वैल्यू के हिसाब से ऑक्सीजन इज़ larger, comparatively way larger than carbon, which is close to but larger than hydrogen. ओके. इसके हिसाब से जहाँ भी लार्ज इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी डिफरेंस होगा वहाँ पे आपका हेट्रोलिटिक क्लीवेज होने का चांस है. उसके बेसिस पे आप लोग ये क्वेश्चन का आंसर दे सकते हो. ओके. सो गाइज प्लीज ट्राई. So you got this compound CH3. So it's asking which bond you can have this complete transfer of electrons in that covalent bond. इस केस में complete transfer होगा. So CH3, CH2, then you got O, single bond H. So यहाँ पे आपका कार्बन, तो ऑक्सीजन ऑब्वियसली आपका इन्वॉल्व होना चाहिए बिकॉज इट हैज़ द हाईएस्ट इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी वैल्यू अमॉन्ग द थ्री, और उसका दोनों से ज़्यादा डिफरेंस है. बट किससे ज़्यादा डिफरेंस है वो भी एक फैक्टर आ गया यहाँ पे. तो जहाँ पे उन दोनों का सबसे ज़्यादा हाई इलेक्ट्रोनेगेटिविटी डिफरेंस है वहीं पे आपका हेट्रोलिटिक क्लीवेज होने का चांस है. इट्स मोर ऑफ अ मैथ लाइक लॉजिक बेस्ड क्वेश्चन. ठीक है. Okay, so that's good. That's good if you have seen practicing while question you have seen doing GOC. So few questions we have actually you when you will be practicing JEE you will see related questions popping up. Okay, that's why practice makes a person score more marks, because generally the person who scores very high marks in JEE they have an idea ki how to solve this question beforehand. So that's why they are faster. So in that given frame of time they can solve more questions, and they can also are more precise because they already know how to solve the question. Okay, it's more of a practice based thing, less. So you don't need to be an Einstein, you just don't need to be smartest person in the room. A hard worker can get with some, like, hard work also makes you more smart, so you can clear this exam if you prepare in the right way. So guys, please answer. On YouTube also you guys can answer. Okay guys, on YouTube please answer. Okay, so here option is actually A option is correct here. Okay, so what happens is heterolytic cleavage. So single arrow, both the electrons of the covalent bond they jump to your oxygen, and oxygen gets a formal charge of -1, forms the ion CH3 ethoxide ion it forms after that heterolytic cleavage, O minus plus H plus. Okay, complete transfer of electrons. Complete transfer of electrons. This is your electronegativity value, electronegativity values order. Okay, this is this value, and when complete transfer takes place, it happens between the OH bond. Okay. So correct option here is your option A. Option A is correct here. Okay. So people who got it wrong, Atharv, Vignesh, and people Saitija did not attempt. So people जो लोग YouTube से join किए हो, you can also say कि हमें ये question समझ में नहीं आ रहा है, नहीं हो रहा है. Especially people who did not attempt it right, you can answer in class chat if you understood the solution. Then only I will move to the next question. So guys, please respond in the chat. Then only I will move to the next question. Okay. तो आप लोग बोल सकते हो. So guys who got it wrong on the platform imbibe.com, Atharv and Vignesh. So it's not an issue to do a mistake. It's always better to do a mistake in practice than do in a real scenario. So you can say it's no, if you've understood or not understood, then only I'll move forward to the next question. Okay. Guys on YouTube, Dheeraj, Sairaj, Abha, please attempt the questions. हम लोग सारे questions attempt कर रहे हैं, तो आप लोग भी attempt कर सकते हो. Okay. Guys on YouTube, please answer the questions. Okay. So we'll go to the next question. Okay guys, here you have to find the oxidation state or oxidation number. So that oxidation number value. So in this you've got, okay, so try to find. So oxygen has a higher electronegativity than nitrogen. Okay, remember electronegativity value here. So oxygen has the highest. So it's in this order. So you have to calculate the decreasing order of oxidation states of nitrogen. Okay, based on that, please answer. So you have to figure out what is the oxidation state of nitrogen in all the compounds. Okay. So one is ammonium chloride NH4 plus, one is nitric acid, NO, N2. Okay. So in all the four compounds, nitrogen is directly bonded to. Okay. So figure it out. What is your answer? So sum of the oxidation states, oxidation number. So figure it out. Okay. Oh, Anushka, that's good. So other people, you can also answer. Vignesh got it right. Anushka got it right. Two people got it wrong. Shashank, अथर्व also got it wrong. Sai Teja, please attempt. And जो लोग YouTube से join किए हो, please attempt. Okay, so guys, please attempt. Okay, so decreasing order. So you have to first find the value of oxidation state in which nitrogen has the highest value. Okay, so it, and here electronegativity of oxygen is greater than that of nitrogen. Okay. Okay, here जो लोग YouTube से join किए, please you guys also answer. Okay, option C is correct here. So two people got it wrong. Sai Teja, Atharv, Govind, and Shashank. So here no issue. We'll see the solution in the next slide. So here option C is correct. So let's see the solution. Okay. So in HNO3, so just a calculation. One is the oxidation state of uh, 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 hydrogen, nitrogen it's X, oxygen has an oxidation state of -2. Okay, oxidation state of an atom is referred, or oxidation number in a chemical compound provides insight into the number of electrons lost, therefore describe the extent of oxidation of atom. Oxidation state of atom can be defined as the hypothetical charge that would be held by that atom if all of its bonds to other atoms were completely ionic. So complete transfer of electrons. Basically, if you have one extra electron, you will have a -1 oxidation state, one less electron +1 oxidation state. So based on that, okay. So to calculate that, since all of these species are neutral, we equate all of them to 0, equal to 0. Okay. So HNO3 as a whole does not have a net charge. Okay. NO does not have a net charge, N2 does not have a net charge, NH4Cl also does not have a net charge. So we all equate it to 0. So thus, when you equate all to 0, okay, I know oxidation state of oxygen is -2 everywhere. So -2 everywhere. Fluorine has an oxidation state of -1. Hydrogen has an oxidation state of +1. Okay, so based on that, so first one HNO3. So sum of all oxidation states, as there is no charge on the species overall, it will be equal to 0. So it is 1 plus X minus plus -3 into 2. So 3 atoms of oxygen, each atom of oxygen has an oxidation state of -2. So this is equal to 1 plus equal to 0. Okay. So 1 plus X minus 6 equal to 0 plus X equal to +5. So in HNO3, nitrogen has an oxidation state of +5. Okay. Similarly in NO, it has an oxidation state of +2. Okay. And O, again sum of oxidation states is equal to 0. It's a neutral species, that's why. Then in N2, both atoms are nitrogen. So it will be X plus 0. So if a compound, if an atom is bonded to another of its atom in a molecule, so they don't have any charge separation, like they don't have any electronegativity difference. So you assign the more electronegative compound the negative value, you assign the more less electronegative compound the positive value. Like in this case, hydrogen is the less electronegative compound, so I assigned it a +1 value. In oxygen, I have assigned it at as a -2 value, okay, because it's more electronegative, and standard oxidation state is -2 for hydrogen based on that, okay. So that's why here it will be X plus 0. It is bonded to, nitrogen is bonded to one more atom of nitrogen in the N2 molecule. So this will be equal to 0. So X is equal to 0. So plus 5 plus 2 0, and in NH4Cl if you do the calculation, X plus 4 minus 1, Cl has oxidation state of -1, so this is equal to 0. So X is equal to -3. So option C is correct. This is your order, plus 5, so decreasing order, okay. So this is your answer, okay. So we'll move on to the next slide. So guys who did not get the question, did not get the answer correct, so please respond in the chat if you understood, okay. आप लोग chat पे बोल सकते हो, like many people got it wrong, अथर्व, साई तेजा, शशांक, गोविंद. So guys please respond in the chat if you understood, then only I'll move forward, okay, to the next question. So guys please respond in the chat. On YouTube जो लोग join किए हो आप भी doubt पूछ सकते हो, it's not an issue, okay. तो गाइस प्लीज़ रिस्पॉन्ड, चैट में आप लोग रिस्पॉन्ड कर सकते हो, अगर आपको सही लगा या फिर कोई डाउट हुआ तो भी आप पूछ सकते हो. सो गाइस प्लीज़ रिस्पॉन्ड इन चैट. द पीपल हु गॉट इट रॉन्ग लाइक गोविंद, शशांक, साइतेजा and अथर, प्लीज़ रिस्पॉन्ड. गाइस प्लीज़ रिस्पॉन्ड, अथर्व, साई तेजा, शशांक, गोविंद, please respond. If you have any doubt, you can say in the chat. Okay, so we'll move forward. Next question. uh, Okay guys, try this question. So it's an empirical formula question, and it so you don't have the molecular formula here, okay. So you have to figure it out. It gave, so the compound, so little bit memory is also required. It gave NH3 on heating with NaOH. So the compound that we finally get, it gives NH3 on heating with NaOH, okay. Your molecular formula and empirical formula, there will be a whole number ratio, okay, that can also be a hint. So you can find your empirical formula and then match it with your 4 molecular formulas given here, okay. So the one which will have a whole number match, that can be your compound, okay. That is one hint. Second hint, the compound that is having this percentage by mass composition, mass percentage composition, it gives ammonia when reacting with NaOH, okay. Based on that, please answer. Already one person got it right. Anushka got it right. So that's good, Anushka. Vignesh, Govind, Athar, please try to attempt. So find the empirical formula. Your molecular formula and empirical formula, their ratio of their masses has to be a simple whole number. So among these options, I don't think everything has a simple whole number. Okay, so if you divide them, you get a value. That number has to be, if you divide the molecular formula mass and empirical formula mass, it should be a simple whole number. 1, 2, 3, 4. Whole numbers are, like simple numbers, not decimals, positive numbers. So based on that, please answer. So guys, I'll give you 1 minute to try. So please try. यूट्यूब पे जो लोग अटेम्प्ट कर रहे हो, आप लोग भी अटेम्प्ट ले सकते हो. यू कैन गिव एन अटेम्प्ट. आप लोग चैट पे बोल सकते हो अगर आपको समझ में आ रहा है, नहीं आ रहा है. सो गाइस प्लीज़ ट्राई. So 2 people already got it right. So Vignesh, Atharv, Anushka got it right. Teja 17 did not get it right. Govind, you can take an attempt. और साईराज, धीरज, आप लोग भी अटेम्प्ट ले सकते हो. सो गाइस प्लीज ट्राई. अभा, यूट्यूब में स्क्रॉल डाउन अप करो. Okay, sorry for the disruption. So here, if you find the empirical formula, you should get. So we'll see the calculation in the next slide. Okay, empirical formula that you will get should be CH4N2O. CH4N2O. Okay, this is the empirical formula you should get. CH4N2O. Okay, so see if this and the formulas given here, basically formulas also should come as a number of atoms of individual elements, they should also come as a simple whole number. Okay, so if you multiply that n value, when you divide the molecular formula mass and empirical formula mass, n value to the empirical formula, you should get your molecular formula. Okay, so CH4NO2. Okay, so CH4NO2 mass is how much? 12 plus 4 plus 28 plus 16. This is equal to 16 plus 28 is 44 plus 16 is 60. 12 plus 4 is 16, 16 plus 28 is 44, 44 plus 16 is 60 gram mole inverse. Okay, this is my empirical formula mass. Okay, now CH3CONH2, this has how much mass? So CH3 is 12 plus 3 15, 15 plus 12 is 27, 27 plus 16 is 43, 43 plus 14 is 57, this is 59 gram mole inverse. Okay, this is not forming a whole number ratio when I divide this molecular formula mass to my empirical formula mass. So no whole number ratio between the masses, so this cannot be my answer. If I go to NH2CONH2, this is what? I think NH2 is 14 plus 2 16, 16 plus 12 is 28 plus 16 44, 44 plus 14 58 plus 2 60. Okay, this should be my answer because it's a single correct type question. This should be my answer. Okay, next C6H5CONH2. C6H5 is how much? C672 plus 577 plus 12 89 plus 16 105 plus 14 119 plus 2 121. This is also not forming a simple whole number ratio. This cannot be my answer. Okay, next, so I'm basically calculating this ratio. Okay, my goal is to calculate molecular formula mass divided by empirical formula mass. Okay, empirical formula mass, it should be a whole number. Okay, so this one ratio is 60, so 59 divided by 60 is not a. Hi Ronak, option B is correct. हाँ, option B सही है, यहाँ पे सही बोले आप कृष्णा, ऑप्शन बी सही है सर. ये क्वेश्चन समझ नहीं आया. तो प्रिया, यहाँ पे आपको क्या करना है कि मैं कैलकुलेशन करवाऊंगा. तो एम्पिरिकल फार्मूला आपको याद होगा, आपने पढ़ा होगा फर्स्ट ईयर में. एम्पिरिकल फार्मूला आप लोग कैलकुलेट करते हो, उसका एक मास निकालते हो, वो होता है. तो यहाँ पे अगर आप एम्पिरिकल फार्मूला कैलकुलेट करोगे, आपका एम्पिरिकल फार्मूला मास आएगा. तो मैंने इसका फार्मूला मास निकाला, इंडिविजुअल आइटम्स का मास को बेसिकली एड अप किया. ओके सार्थक, you can ask in chat. This stuff is little bit high for you if you don't have any foundation level understanding. Anyway, you can still see the class. So it's coming 60 gram mole inverse. I'm taking out that ratio. If so, this is giving me empirical formula, simplest number ratio, not the exact number of atoms in the formula. So molecular mass I'm dividing. Okay. So in the option D I'm getting what? 15, 12 plus 3 15 plus 14 is 29 plus 130 plus 12 42. 42 plus 16 58 plus 14 72 plus 2 is 74. So this ratio between that number and this number, it should be a whole number. Whichever compound gives me that, that is my answer. So here option B is giving me that ratio of 1. The compound is your urea. Okay, urea is your answer here. And another memory based thing, when urea reacts with sodium hydroxide, it gives you uh, sodium carbonate and ammonia. Okay, so when NH2CO NH2 CO NH2 reacts with NaOH, it gives me Na2CO3 plus ammonia NH3. Okay, so two things I used. Okay, so I think that way which I solved, that is a better way. Okay, but you can remember this, so this reaction might come in handy in coming questions. Ram Ram Ronak. So we'll continue. Okay, next slide I'll basically show you the calculation to find the empirical formula. Being science PYQ series for class 10 also. Science PYQ series आपका सार्थक आया है, आप क्लास 10 वाले चैनल में ज्वाइन करो तो आपका मैंने करवाया है ये PYQs. आप देखो NTSE एक करवाया होगा, आपका बोर्ड एग्जाम का PYQs करवाया होगा, देख लो आप. ठीक है, और आपका एग्जाम्पलर तो मैंने सॉल्व किया. एग्जाम्पलर तो आपके PYQ से भी डिफिकल्ट है, NTSE भी आपका PYQ से डिफिकल्ट है 10th के. तो उसमें मैं फाउंडेशन कवर कर रहा हूँ, जो भी आपका 10th का फाउंडेशन जो होता है ना, फाउंडेशन बैच जो पढ़ाते हैं कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट्स में, तो उसके हिसाब से मैंने आपको पढ़ा दिया है. आप देखो वहाँ पे जाके वीडियोस. ओके, हाय सुनील. सो ओके, so this part please respond in chat. So this, how to calculate the empirical formula, I'll tell you in the next slide. Okay, so assuming I have calculated the empirical formula, next how I am finding the compound. So please respond in chat if you understood. Okay, so guys please respond in chat. People who have done wrong, Teja प्लीज़ रिस्पॉन्ड. एंड जो लोग यूट्यूब से ज्वाइन किए हो, आपको होपफुली समझ में आया कि कैसे मैंने ये रेशियो क्यों निकाला. क्योंकि जब भी आप मॉलिकुलर फार्मूला मास और एम्पिरिकल फार्मूला मास को डिवाइड करोगे, एक होल नंबर आना चाहिए. तो होल नंबर जहाँ पे आएगा वो मेरा फार्मूला होने का हाई चांस है. ओके, ठीक है, वो होने का हाई चांस है. ओके, सो नेक्स्ट स्लाइड में हम देखते हैं एम्पिरिकल फार्मूला कैसे आप लोग निकालना है. ये आपका स्टैंडर्ड 11 में पढ़ाया गया है. तो बेसिकली आप अज्यूम करो 100 ग्राम ऑफ कंपाउंड लोगे. 100 ग्राम में परसेंटेज मास उसने दिया है कार्बन का 20%, तो 100 ग्राम में कंपाउंड में 20 ग्राम आपका कार्बन होगा. सिमिलरली नाइट्रोजन 46.66, हाइड्रोजन 6.66, ऑक्सीजन 26.68. तो सबका मोल्स निकालना है. मोल्स क्या है, गिवन मास में मोलर मास. तो मोल्स निकालोगे तो मोल्स ऑफ कार्बन 1.66, नाइट्रोजन हाइड्रोजन ऑक्सीजन का निकल गया. तो मोलर रेशियोज एक आएगा. तो जो नंबर ऑफ मोल्स पे जो सबसे छोटा वैल्यू है, उससे आप सिंपलेस्ट मोलर रेशियो निकालोगे. सिंपलेस्ट मोलर रेशियो आपका एम्पिरिकल फार्मूला होता है. तो सिंपलेस्ट मोलर रेशियो अगर आप निकालोगे, सबसे कम नंबर ऑफ मोल्स मेरा मोल्स ऑफ कार्बन है 1.66. तो सारे मोल्स दूसरे एलिमेंट्स के जो भी मोल्स थे उनसे मैं 1.66 डिवाइड कर दूंगा, तो मुझे सिंपलेस्ट मोलर रेशियो मिलेगा. दीपांशु, ओके इट्स गुड. इफ़ यू आर फ्रॉम 10th यू माइट नॉट अंडरस्टैंड अ फ्यू थिंग्स. ओके, सो एक्चुअली मेरे पास लिबर्टी नहीं है पूरा एक्सप्लेन करने के लिए, क्योंकि कुछ चीज़ें अगर आप फाउंडेशन बैच में हो माइट अंडरस्टैंड मोर एक्स्ट्रा, मतलब आप पहले से कुछ पढ़े हो जेई नीट के जेई के लिए, तो माइट अंडरस्टैंड. अगर नहीं है तो यू कैन वॉच द वीडियो टू लर्न, वरना आप 10th का वीडियो भी देख सकते हो जाके. 10th में चैनल है, वहाँ भी आप देख सकते हो. ठीक है, तो सिंपलेस्ट मोलर रेशियो 1:4:2:1 आया. तो मेरा CH4N2O, ये जो विच इज़ NH2CO NH2, ये उसने कैसे निकाला, उसने रेशियो निकाला मॉलिकुलर फार्मूला मास बाय एम्पिरिकल फार्मूला मास. तो उसने देखा कि NH2CO NH2 विच इज़ यूरियास केमिकल फार्मूला. सर क्या क्लास 11 का स्टूडेंट इसे पढ़ सकते? हाँ ऑब्वियसली, आपका जेई में क्लास 11 भी आता है, तो आप ऑब्वियसली पढ़ सकते हो. और बहुत सी चीज़ें 11th के 12th के अगर आप नहीं पढ़े हो, मे बी यू माइट नॉट आंसर इट, बट यू कैन स्टिल वॉच एंड लर्न. 11th-12th में यू कैन अटेंड, देयर इज नो इशू, ठीक है, सीख सकते हो अगर नहीं पढ़े हो अभी तक। तो आपका और एक मेमोरी बेस्ड फैक्ट क्या था, अमोनिया व्हेन इट रिएक्ट्स विद सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड गिव्स यू सोडियम कार्बोनेट एंड अमोनिया, सॉरी, व्हेन यूरिया रिएक्ट्स विद सोडियम हाइड्रोक्साइड इट गिव्स यू सोडियम कार्बोनेट एंड अमोनिया, ठीक है। तो विल गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। तो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन बच्चों, इसको आप ट्राई करो सॉल्व करने के लिए। फॉर अ रियल गैस, तो क्रिटिकल पॉइंट, क्रिटिकल पॉइंट क्या है, क्रिटिकल पॉइंट पे, और क्रिटिकल पॉइंट का है जहाँ क्रिटिकल टेम्परेचर आता है, उसके अबव आप गैस को लिक्विफाई नहीं कर सकते हो। क्रिटिकल टेम्परेचर पे जो प्रेशर होगा वो क्रिटिकल प्रेशर हो गया, क्रिटिकल टेम्परेचर पे जो वॉल्यूम होगा वो आपका क्रिटिकल वॉल्यूम हो गया, ठीक है। तो उसके हिसाब से आप इसको आंसर करो, इसका एक्चुअली फार्मूलाज है, ठीक है। तो मैं फार्मूलाज आपको, तो वैंडरवाल्स कांस्टेंट का वैल्यू निकालना है आपको, वैंडरवाल कांस्टेंट ए का वैल्यू निकालना है। ए आपका इंटरमोलिकुलर फोर्सेस ऑफ अट्रैक्शन का वैल्यू देता है, ठीक है। तो आपका फॉर्मूला है, टी सी का फॉर्मूला होता है टी सी वी सी, और यहाँ पे डेंसिटी भी एक दिया गया है, डेंसिटी भी आपका एक डेटा दिया गया है, ठीक है। तो डेंसिटी है 0.80 ग्राम पर सीसी और रियल गैस। तो रियल गैस के लिए ये सब क्रिटिकल कॉन्स्टेंट्स निकलते हैं, टी सी, क्रिटिकल वॉल्यूम, क्रिटिकल टेम्परेचर एंड क्रिटिकल प्रेशर, टी सी, ठीक है। तो वो सब आपको यहाँ पे निकालना है। बी का वैल्यू क्या होता है, बी को हम लोग मोलर वॉल्यूम बोलते हैं। वैंडरवाल कांस्टेंट में क्या होता है फॉर्मूला आपका, वी माइनस एन बी इंटू पी प्लस, ओके, पी प्लस ए एन स्क्वायर बाई वी स्क्वायर, ओके, इक्वल टू एन आर टी। ये आपका वैंडरवाल्स फॉर्मूला होता है। तो इसमें ए और बी आपके वैंडरवाल्स कांस्टेंट हो गए, वैंडरवाल्स कांस्टेंट, ओके। ए आपका मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ इंटरमोलिकुलर फोर्सेस ऑफ अट्रैक्शन देता है, ठीक है। जो ए का वैल्यू होता है ये आपका एन होता है नंबर ऑफ मोल्स, ठीक है। ए होता है मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ इंटरमोलिकुलर फोर्सेस ऑफ अट्रैक्शन, ये आइडिया देता है, फोर्सेस ऑफ अट्रैक्शन को बेसिकली इंडिकेट करता है, फोर्सेस ऑफ इंटरमोलिकुलर अट्रैक्शन। तो ए का वैल्यू तब जीरो होता है जब आप अज्यूम करोगे देयर इज नो इंटरमोलिकुलर फोर्स ऑफ अट्रैक्शन बिटवीन द मॉलिक्यूल्स। तो बी का वैल्यू क्या देता है, बी इज कॉल्ड ए मोलर वॉल्यूम, 4 इंटू एन ए इज एवोगाड्रोस कांस्टेंट इंटू 4/3 पाई आर क्यूब। तो आप अज्यूम करोगे आपका मॉलिक्यूल एक स्पीयर है, तो स्पीयर उसमें आर उसका रेडियस है, 4/3 पाई आर क्यूब इंटू एन ए इंटू 4, ये आपका मोलर वॉल्यूम इसको हम लोग बोलते हैं, ठीक है। मतलब ये वॉल्यूम ऑफ द गैस, मोल ऑफ गैस बेसिकली आपको देता है। दिस यू शुड हैव स्टडीड अनुष्का, 11th, it's taught in your states of matter chapter, okay. Okay, anyway, it's actually more of a memory based question. So you got uh, three critical constants. So critical temperature, one is called critical temperature. Above that critical temperature, no matter how much pressure you put, you cannot liquefy gas, okay. That is what critical temperature is said. So for every gas, so there's something called Andrews isotherms, okay. Andrews was a scientist, he did some isotherms, okay, and he found that there were certain temperatures above which you cannot liquefy CO2 gas, okay. Okay, it's not an issue, it's not an issue. I'll just give you the formulas. So using the formulas you can answer this question. So Tc, you have formula, Tc equal to, you have formula is 8a by 27 Rb, where a is your van der Waals constant, 27 Rb. This is one value, critical temperature, Tc is your critical temperature. Then you've got Pc, critical pressure, Pc equal to a by 27 b square, okay. And then you've got Vc, critical volume, equal to 3b, okay. So critical volume and critical pressure are the volume and pressure values at critical temperature. So basically you have PVT, so pressure, volume, temperature, you can have their various values for various conditions. So guys, it's now actually a maths question, okay. So here it has given density, okay. I'll give you an idea, even if you don't know anything about it you can still solve it, okay. So density is given, density equal to real gas. For a real gas at critical point, you have critical volume, critical pressure and critical temperature. So at critical temperature, so mass is constant, mass is always constant, so it is mass by Vc. Okay, so mass is what? Molar mass of gas is 60 gram per mole inverse. Okay, here it is hidden, it is actually 60 gram mole inverse. Okay, so you can find one value out of these three. Okay, so using that you have to calculate van der Waals constant A. Okay, so guys please try. R value, here you have to take, so R has various values, liter and ATM is there I think, ATM liter square is given. So R value here you will take 0.0821, 0.0821, okay, liter ATM per Kelvin mole, liter ATM per Kelvin mole, per Kelvin per mole actually. Okay, so guys अभी आप solve करो ये question. तो मैंने आपको so this is the logic. Okay, so based on that please answer. So I think now you can solve, it's a maths question now, just put the values in the formula and get the answer, that should be your question. Okay, so guys please try. So प्रिया आप अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हो, धीरज अटेम्प्ट कर सकते हो, कशमकश आप भी दे सकते हो, दीपांशु इवन इफ यू आर फ्रॉम 10th स्टैंडर्ड यू कैन स्टिल ट्राई दिस, बिकॉज मैंने आपको सारे फार्मूलाज बोल दिए हैं, तो बस फार्मूला में वैल्यू डालो आपको आंसर मिल जाएगा. ठीक है, तो गाइस प्लीज़ ट्राई. हो गया तो आप ऑप्शन लिखो, आंसर लिखो, चैट पे आप आंसर लिख सकते हो गाइस. ABCD ऑप्शन है, तो कौन सा ऑप्शन आपको सही लग रहा है? नहीं, रॉन्ग आने से कोई इशू नहीं है, आप ऑप्शन आंसर में लिख दो. ऑप्शन डी, या ऑप्शन डी इज करेक्ट, ऑप्शन डी सही है, वीडियो डेटा ने लिखा है, ऑप्शन डी सही है यहाँ पे. तो आप ये सब वैल्यूज डालोगे तो आपका आंसर 3.375 आएगा. ठीक है, तो आई जस्ट टेल यू द लॉजिक. ओके, इससे आप VC निकालो. ठीक है, VC निकालने के बाद आपको B का वैल्यू मिल जाएगा, VC इक्वल टू 3B. तो यहाँ पे आप TC का एक वैल्यू दिया है. ठीक है, आपको निकालना है क्या? R का वैल्यू मैंने दे दिया, R आपका गैस कॉन्स्टेंट है 0.0821 लीटर ATM के हिसाब से. ठीक है, वो इम्पोर्टेंट है. R का वैल्यू जूल केल्विन मोल के हिसाब से भी हो सकता है, इसका वैल्यू जूल केल्विन के हिसाब से 8.314 जूल पर केल्विन पर मोल. लीटर ATM एक एनर्जी का क्वांटिटी होता है. ठीक है, 1 लीटर ATM इज इक्वल टू 101.3 जूल्स, ये याद रखना. यू कैन कन्वर्ट दिस टू दिस जस्ट डिवाइडिंग बाय 101.3, आपका आंसर 0.0821 आएगा. तो आप यहाँ पे TC का एक वैल्यू दिया है, सो दिस इज इक्वल टू योर 4 × 10⁵, 4 × 10⁵ by 821. Okay, you know the value of R, you know the value of B from here, VC equal to 3B, VC value you get from your density, you put this value here, A value you will get 3.375 atmosphere liter square per mole square. ठीक है, so even if you don't know, you've not studied or you're studying in 10th standard, still you can solve this question because I gave you all the formulas that you require. Sometimes chemistry is very simple, physical chemistry especially, if you know the formulas. So guys please respond in chat if you got it, so you will get your answer 3.375. Okay, option D सही है, video data. Guys please respond in chat if you understood this. Few people have got इसको गलत किया है, कुछ लोगों ने इसको गलत किया है. Okay, so Vignesh got it right, Govind got it right, Vignesh K got it right, Anushka If you not, okay, that's good. Okay, so just put the formula. If you know the formulas, you'll just get the answer. Okay, so your answer is 3.375. Okay, your answer is 3.375. Atmosphere liter square mole inverse. Okay, so guys, we'll move on to the next question. If n and l are respectively the principal and azimuthal quantum numbers, then which of the following expressions represent the total number of electrons in any energy level? So for a given shell, how many electrons will be present? And here that expression is given in terms of subshells. Okay, so given shell can have, so n, for a given n value you can have 0 to n minus 1 L values. So every L value will give you a subshell with respect to that given shell. Okay, so based on that, please answer. So we know each shell, it can contain max number of electrons per shell is equal to 2n square. Okay, and L can have values from 0 to n minus 1. Okay, so this is a math equation, your summation equation. So L equal to n to L equal to n, I don't think makes any sense. Okay, I don't think it is a summation, it's a fixed value. So you just put the value of n. Okay, so you have to figure out how 2n square. So here using n value, using the principal quantum number, I am calculating the max number of electrons in that shell. But here the expression is given in terms of your L value, azimuthal quantum number. So your this number, this answer and this answer should come correct. Option D. Yeah, Vignesh. Okay, so we'll see. Option D. Good, you have attempted. Okay, so yeah, correct answer. Guys, YouTube पे वीडियो डेटा जो लोग हैं, धीरज, प्रिया, या ऑप्शन डी इज करेक्ट हियर. ओके, ऑप्शन डी करेक्ट है, क्योंकि अगर आप इसको देखोगे, सबमिशन को निकालोगे, ठीक है, तो आपका आएगा, कौन सा आएगा? तो L can have values from 0 to n minus 1. Okay, so if I take n equal to 3, okay, I'll just do reverse solving. N equal to 3, if I take, this is equal to 18 electrons. 2n square is 18 electrons. If I choose option D, okay, choose option D. So obviously L equal to 1 and L equal to n cannot be your answers, and L cannot have a value greater than n plus 1. The only option which is correct here is 0 to n minus 1, because L for a given n value can only have values ranging from 0 to n minus 1. Like if you take n equal to 3, your L can have values, L can be 0, 1 or 2. So you can have 3 subshells. So they can be either 3s, 3p or 3d subshell. Okay, so in a shell, in a subshell, the number of electrons is given by the formula 4l plus 2. 4l plus 2. This is also equal to 2 into 2l plus 1. So this also you can use. For a given subshell, the number of electrons in that subshell is 2 into 2l plus 1. So for a given n value, the L values can range from 0 to n minus 1. So this can also be used here. So basically it is 2l plus 1. So summation can be used here. Okay, so option D is correct. Okay, so the correct answer is option D. So Govind, okay, you answered the right answer on chat. So good. Vignesh, Anushka, Vigneshwaran S, Vignesh K, everyone got it right. Govind answered the correct answer in the chat. बाकी लोग जो यूट्यूब से ज्वाइन किए हो, प्लीज़ रिस्पॉन्ड. ओके, इफ़ यू अंडरस्टूड और नॉट, तो आप लोग बोल सकते हो. सो विल मूव फॉरवर्ड. ओके, बिकॉज वी हैव लिमिटेड टाइम, सो दैट्स व्हाई आई विल मूव फॉरवर्ड. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन आई विल डिस्कस. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. सो for BCl3, AlCl3 and GaCl3. So BCl3, AlC, boron, aluminium and gallium, they all belong to group 13 of the periodic table. Okay. So this question is based on your what is the question? Increasing order of ionic character. Okay, so based on that, please try. Okay, so all three belong to your group 13. Group 13 has elements boron, aluminium, gallium, I think indium and thallium. These are your elements of your group 13. Okay. So ionic character of chlorides it is asking. So they all are chlorides. Chloride anion they all have. Okay. So electronegativity values. Uh, so the order of electronegativity values for the metal atom, the ionic character has to be reverse. Okay. So more electronegative your metal atom is, the less ionic character the chloride compound will have. So based on that, please see. Okay. So we know. Okay. So electronegativity order as it in as the electronegativity order decreases. So as the electronegativity value decreases, the ionic character increases. Okay, because there is a bigger difference between the electronegativity value between chlorine and your cation. So the bigger the electronegativity value difference, the more ionic your compound is. Okay. Okay. Based on that, you can answer. So I'll just give one more hint. So boron has the highest electronegativity value. Okay. Boron has electronegativity value of 2.0, which is greater than aluminium, which is greater than gallium. Gallium has a higher electronegativity value than aluminium because gallium contains d orbitals, so they have less shielding. Okay, so the outermost electrons they are attracted more towards the uh, nucleus, thus it has a higher pulling power. Electronegativity is just the ability of an atom to attract the shared pair of electrons. Okay, so it can pull the electrons more. It can distort the electron cloud of the anion. Thus, if you can distort the electron cloud of the anion, you can bring about more covalent nature. Okay, so gallium is 1.6, aluminium has 1.5. Okay, aluminium. So more electronegative nature generally corresponds to more non-metallic nature. Generally, metallic nature increases down a period. So electronegativity value should be decreasing down a period. Okay, but in this case, gallium has a higher electronegativity value than aluminium, which is opposite to that of the should be logical order. Okay, reason is d orbitals, poor shielding of d orbitals in gallium, poor shielding. Okay, so thus the more electronegative your cation is, the less electronegative difference between the cation and the anion. The less the electronegativity difference, the more covalent nature can exist. Okay, that is why aluminium, which has the lowest electronegativity value, will form the most ionic chloride. So AlCl3 will be most ionic, followed by gallium chloride, followed by BCl3. Okay, so AlCl3. So option C is correct here. Okay, option C is the right answer here. It is an inorganic chemistry question. Yeah. Sasta vlogger. So Aditya, yeah, it's correct. Video data correct. Dheeraj, it's right. Sunil, no, it's not B, it's C. ऑप्शन सी यहाँ पे आपका सही है. ठीक है, तो ऑप्शन सी यहाँ पे आपका सही है. ओके, so guys, Vignesh, Govind got it right. Anushka, I hope you got it wrong. So obviously inorganic chemistry is little bit memory based. So guys, I would recommend कि अगर आपके पास कम समय है, NCERT book please practice hard, because NCERT book is very good in inorganic theory. Okay, and then practice questions from a good book for inorganic chemistry. Like if you have time, JDly, if you have very less time, you can even go for PYQs, previous year question. You can get even on a platform, chapter wise PYQs you can get. Okay, so that's the fastest rate of preparation. So हम लोग next question को move on करते हैं. Okay, next question को move on करते हैं. Which of the following statements are correct? So this question is for your first group of the periodic table. Okay, alkali metals. So alkali metals, you have lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Lithium. So again, an inorganic chemistry question. Lithium. Then you've got sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. Okay, you got these atoms in your first group of periodic table, which is the alkali metals. Based on that, please answer. Cs plus ion is more highly hydrated than other alkali ions. Okay. So remember, less is the size of the cation, more is the hydrating power of the cation. Okay, so it can polarize the water molecules more. So ion is small, it can polarize the water molecules more and hydrate itself better. B. Okay. So statements, here you have 4 statements. So 3 I have shown you, 4th one I will just show you. Okay. 4th one is this. Among alkali metals, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, only lithium forms peroxide when heated with oxygen. So guys, please try. So peroxide, so lithium is the smallest. Okay. So peroxide ion is a little bit big one. Okay. B. Option B. Option B. Okay guys. Amongst the alkali metals, only lithium forms a stable nitride by direct combination with nitrogen. So guys, थोड़ा टाइम दो. ऑप्शन बी आपने लोग आदित्य ने ऑप्शन बी बोला है. Okay, so guys, take some time, attempt. So 4 people got it right. So yeah, option B is correct. Only lithium forms a stable nitride when reacting with nitrogen. Again, fact based questions. Okay, then lithium is the smallest one. Okay, so option A was what? Cesium ion is the largest ion. Okay, not the largest, that I have to check actually. Lithium, but is the smallest one. So lithium actually is hydrated the best. Okay, that's why I said smaller the ion, more the hydration. Next, amongst the alkali metals, only lithium forms a stable nitrate. This is correct. Amongst the alkali metals, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, highest melting point. So melting point, alkali metals may down the group, as you go from lithium to cesium, the melting point will reduce. Why? Because as the size of the ion is increasing, ionic size is increasing. So cesium is the largest. So lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium. So plus 1, lithium plus, sodium plus, potassium plus, Rb plus, Cs plus, monovalent cation. As the size of the cation increases, your melting point will reduce. That is a relation. Okay. Next आपका जो last option था, peroxide, superoxide सब लिखा था, तो उसमें only under normal conditions, only sodium forms a peroxide. Okay. Sodium will react with oxygen under normal conditions, will give you sodium peroxide, Na2O2. Okay. Lithium forms your oxide under normal conditions. So Li, 4Li plus O2 will give you 2Li2O, which is your oxide. Okay. So option B is correct. Lithium only forms a stable nitride. And rubidium, potassium and cesium, so M plus O2, if I take, you get M2O, I think, MO2, sorry, MO2. So M is your, this is your superoxide, O2 minus ion. Okay, M is your K, Rb or Cs. Under normal conditions, this happens. Under normal conditions, these are your reactions. So this question is from your S block element chapter. Okay, class 11 S block element chapter. So everyone got it right. Chat पे भी, YouTube chat पे भी आदित्य ने इसको सही किया है. So that's good. So we'll continue. So option B is your right answer here. Okay. Option B is correct. So if you go to the next slide, next slide अगर आप लोगे तो आपका option B यहाँ पे सही है. ठीक है. So we'll go to the next question. Okay. So guys, try this question. So just know 2 formulas. So here the gas is expanding reversibly under isothermal conditions. Okay. the condition is isothermal. Under isothermal conditions, okay, so this is a isothermal expansion. Okay, based on that, please answer this question. So it is happening isothermally. Okay, isothermal process, change in internal energy is equal to 0. And from first law of thermodynamics, we know delta U equal to Q plus W. Okay, and delta S equal to, okay, delta S equal to Q reversible by T. Okay, this Q is your Q reversible. So based on that, please answer. So these three formulas should help you. And isothermal work formula in a reversible process, isothermal process, reversible isothermal process is equal to minus 2.3, 2.303, sorry, 2.303 minus 2.303 nRT log of final volume by initial volume. Okay, this is your reversible isothermal process formula for work done. Okay, so using these four formulas, you can get the answer. Correct answer. Okay, okay, Vignesh. So Aditya, okay, you've given B. So guys, please try. So you have to use these four formulas to find your answer. Delta U equal to 0 in an isothermal process. Delta U equal to Q plus W. Delta U is 0. So Q is equal to minus W. Q equal to minus W. Q reversible. So this Q reversible, instead of Q reversible, you can put this value, W value. Okay. So here the final volume 10 times its initial volume. So V2 is 10 V1. V2 based on the question is V2 equal to 10 V1. You put the formula and get the answer. Okay. So Kelvin is there. So R value, I think you will take 8.314. R value here you will take, because Joule Kelvin is there. So 8, if liter ATM was there, you could have answered in 0.0821. Okay. So R value you will take in Joule Kelvin. Joule Kelvin mole inverse. Joule per Kelvin per mole. Okay. Yeah, option A is correct. If you use this formula, so R value I know, R value is this, T value is 298 Kelvin. Okay. N value, N is the number of moles, N is equal to 1. V2 is 10 V1. So I know delta S equal to minus W by T. W formula is negative. So negative negative it will become positive, divided by temperature 298. So 298 and 298 will cancel. The answer is 2.303 R log of V2 by V1. So this one is 10 V1. Okay, log 10 is equal to 1, I think. So log 10 is 1. So 2.303 R. R is 8.314. Answer is 2.303 into 8.314. Okay, so answer is 19.15 Joule Kelvin inverse mole inverse. Yeah, correct. So option A is correct here. Okay, so option A is correct. So two people got it wrong, Danita and Vignesh. Anushka, Govind got it right. Vigneshwaran got it wrong. Vignesh K got it wrong and Danita got it wrong. And Aditya, option A आपका यहाँ पे सही है, ठीक है. So guys, please respond in chat if you understood. So if you put this, everything will cancel out actually. Finally, you will only have 2.303 into 8.314. Okay. So guys, respond in chat if you understood. Then only I'll continue to the next question. The people who got it wrong, जैसे आदित्य आपने गलत किया है, और Danita and Vignesh K, you got it wrong. So guys, please respond in chat. Then only I'll move on to the next question. Okay, so guys, we'll move on to the next question. Next slide is your solution slide basically. So guys, try this question. Question is, due to incorporation of CO2 plus ions in the lattice of cuprous sulfide. So you have in the lattice of cuprous sulfide Cu2 plus and Cu plus ions. So you have both Cu2 plus, Cu2 plus and Cu, based on the data you have Cu2 plus and Cu plus ions. Okay, cuprous sulfide, a non-stoichiometric compound Cu18. So net charge is 1 point. So net effective charge of this is 1.8 of copper. So some ratio of Cu2 plus and Cu plus will happen. So they will have a net effective charge based on their composition. Cu 1.8, S is there. Okay, present in the total copper content of the compound. So you have to figure out how much percentage. You have to calculate the percentage of Cu2 plus. So basically you have to find okay, how much Cu2 plus is there. A percentage value you have to find. Okay, so total charge effectively it has to be plus 2. Okay, because sulfide ion has a charge of minus 2, so total charge has to be plus 2. Okay, so Cu plus. सो सूरज आप ट्राई कर सकते हो क्वेश्चन, अचंभित होने का कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है, आप ये क्वेश्चन ट्राई कर सकते हो. ऑप्शन डी. ओके विग्नेश, अदर पीपल प्लीज ट्राई. सो यू कैन calculate. Okay, if Cu2 plus, so if you take 1.8 moles, okay, if you take 1.8 moles of Cu plus, Cu2 plus and Cu plus, okay, total moles is 1.8. Based on the data, x moles will be Cu2 plus, 1.8 minus x will be your Cu plus. Okay, total charge has to be plus 2 because the total negative charge is minus 2. Your ionic compound is neutral. Okay, even in this lattice that neutrality has to be maintained. So you will get, so plus 2 charge, 2 into x. Okay, 2 into x plus 1.8 minus x into 1, charge of plus 1 on Cu plus ion is equal to net charge is equal to plus 2. Okay, so if you solve this equation, x value should come 0.2, x value should come 0.2. So total, so Cu2 plus number of moles in 1.8 moles will be 0.2. Hello Ru. Okay, so total in 1.8 moles of Cu2 plus and Cu plus mixture, you will get 0.2 moles of Cu2 plus. So percentage value is how much? Percentage equal to total is individual is 0.2, total is 1.8 into 100. This answer is, should come 11.11. So Vigneshwaran, you are correct. Okay, option D is the right answer here. Okay, so guys, please respond in chat if you understood. Option D is correct. Okay, data is telling you Cu2 plus and Cu plus ions is there. Due to incorporation of Cu2 plus ions in the lattice of cuprous sulfide, a non-stoichiometric compound is formed, Cu 1.8. Okay, effectively it is not 1 or 2, it is somewhere in between, they have a mixture. Okay, but the net charge has to be 2. So how to calculate that individual mixture ratio? So you will find from the net charge. So this stoichiometric ratio is 1.8, the total charge has to be 2 because sulfide ion has a charge of S2 minus, so minus 2 has to be balanced by plus 2. That's why your this equation is coming. Okay, from this equation you will get the value of x to be 0.2. So I am taking 1.8 moles, which is the given mole in the stoichiometric ratio formula of the compound. Okay, from there I am calculating my percentage. Okay, so guys, please respond in chat if you understood this question. So you might just get, you might have solved this question for Fe2 plus and Fe3 plus with O. So you might have found Fe 0.98O, that is a question for ferrous and ferric. Similarly here cuprous ions, Cu plus and Cu2 plus ions is there. Okay, so guys, please respond in chat if you understood. So ferrous and ferric also you can find. This is more of your Cu plus and Cu2 plus. Okay, okay guys. So Suraj, I hope you understood this question. Okay, it's not a difficult question. 11th में आपका होता है, नहीं solid state chapter में होता है, 12th में होता है ये question. Yeah, similar type of question. So FE 0.98, one question would be there. You might have solved it. So it is similar to that question. So guys, actually time is up. So I'll just give you the answers for the remaining questions. Okay. What are the various answers for the coming questions? Okay. So you can take a screenshot. I'll keep the question for some time. Okay. And the solution slide also for some time. So you can get the answers. Okay. Waste of time. Manju Devi. Sorry if you felt the same. Okay. So you can give some feedback अगर आपको कुछ improve करना है, so I can respond. Okay. So I can change, like do some things to improve the class. So I would welcome the same. Okay. So this question answer is correct answer, just check it out. It is option C. So you can take a screenshot. Okay. We don't have the system of providing you the solution slides, so take a screenshot. This is question 16. We only solved 15 questions. Okay. So question 16, option C is the right answer. Solution you can see. Solution is this. Okay, you can take a screenshot. Okay. So we'll move to the next question. Question 17. Correct answer is option B. So you can take a screenshot. Okay. So thank you. Thank you for the class. Okay. So Manju Devi, she actually joined from YouTube. For her, the class was not up to the mark. So please respond if you want to improve. So I would be I would welcome the feedback. Okay. So answer is this slide. Okay. So take a screenshot. Okay, all questions are good. This is a good question paper. It's medium level, but it's good. Okay. So next question is question 18. Question 18. It's so guys, you might have to take two screenshots here. Okay. So it is a chemical kinetics question. Okay. So just one screenshot with option A and B you can take. Okay. And the next screenshot with options C and D you can take. Okay. So the correct answer here is your option B. Option B is correct here. It's a chemical kinetics question. Okay. So next solution slide is here. Okay, you guys can take a screenshot. Okay, so next question I'll go. Question 19. Okay. You guys can take a screenshot. It's from surface chemistry. Physics option and chemis option. Okay. Correct answer is, I think, option D here. Option D is the correct answer. Okay. So directly I'll, from next slide I'll just give the, with the correct answer, the screenshot. Okay. It should be short that way. So answer is in this slide. You guys can take a screenshot. Okay. So we'll go to the next slide. Next slide, option A is correct. Okay. So here hint is for this question, bond angle is this question 20. Bond angle is directly proportional to electronegativity of atom. Okay. More the electronegativity of central atom, more will be the bond angle. Okay. That hint you might require to solve this question. So this is, you can take a screenshot. Option A is the correct answer. Okay. So solution slide is here. You guys can take a correct answer. Okay. So we'll go to the question 21. This is subjective numerical type question. Okay. The answer here is 1. Answer is 1. Okay. Answer is 1. 1 is the answer. Okay. Subjective numericals, you have a integer. Okay. 1 is the answer here. solution slide is here. Okay, you guys can take a screenshot. Okay, so we'll go to the next question. Another subjective numerical type question. Answer is 54. 54 is your answer here. Okay, 54 is your answer here. 54. Okay, 54 is your answer. You can take a screenshot. So the answer is this is a solution. You can take a screenshot. Okay, so we'll go to the next slide. Next slide we have another subjective numerical. Here answer is 3. Answer is 3. Okay, this question's answer is 3. Okay, again solution, you can take a screenshot. So solution slide is this one. You guys can take a screenshot. So subjective numerical questions are relatively easier. Okay, in this paper I feel. Okay, so next slide will go. So this one answer is 1. Okay, correct answer is number is 1. 1 is your answer. Okay, 1 is your answer. Sorry guys, I could not finish in the given time. Last paper I had discussed in the same time. So next paper I'll speed it up. Okay, answer is 1. You can take a screenshot. Next slide. So you can take a screenshot for the solution. Okay, so next question will go. Answer is 22. Another subjective numerical question, nearest integer. So answer is 22. Okay, so guys take a screenshot. So next slide solution will go. So solution slide you can take a screenshot. Okay, so we'll go next slide. Another subjective numerical type question, answer is 6. Here answer is your 6. Okay, 6 is your answer. You can take a screenshot. No requirement of actually screenshot, you guys can watch the video later on. Okay, सुनील एक्चुअली टाइम हो गया है, वरना मैं सॉल्व करता सारे क्वेश्चंस. टाइम हो गया है, टाइम इज़ अप. थोड़ा आज मैंने सॉल्व स्लो किया है. लास्ट क्लास 1.5 घंटे में मैंने सॉल्व कर दिया था, तो आज वाला पेपर हम लोग डिस्कस नहीं कर पाए सारे क्वेश्चंस, तो आंसर आपको बोल दे रहा हूँ. ठीक है, ये वीडियो वैसे आपका रहेगा बाद में. ठीक है, तो आप रिविजिट करके भी देख सकते हो, बट स्क्रीनशॉट लेने से आपको पास इजी पड़ेगा, इसीलिए मैं बोल रहा हूँ. ठीक है, तो सारे क्वेश्चंस मैं नेक्स्ट क्लास सॉल्व कर दूंगा, डोंट वरी. तो आप स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते हो. ठीक है, तो विल गो टू द नेक्स्ट स्लाइड. तो ये वाला क्वेश्चन है, इसका आंसर होगा 7. ठीक है, इसका न्यूमेरिकल आंसर होगा 7. 7 इसका आंसर है. ठीक है, तो आंसर इज 7. सो यू कैन टेक अ स्क्रीनशॉट. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड विल गो. नेक्स्ट स्लाइड इज द सोल्यूशन स्लाइड. सो आप लोग इसका स्क्रीनशॉट ले सकते हो. ओके, या संदेश, दैट्स एक्चुअली ग्रेट इफ़ यू सॉल्व दैट फास्ट. ओके, इसमें क्या निकालने को बोला है? वाटर ऑफ क्रिस्टलाइजेशन आई गेस. हाँ, ओके. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन. नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन का आंसर है आपका 300. 300 है आंसर, नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन का आंसर. ओके, तो आंसर आपका 300 है. ओके, अगर आपको कोई डाउट है, सो गाइज ये क्वेश्चन आप अभी क्वेश्चन और आंसर देके सॉल्व करो. अगर आपको कोई डाउट आया, नेक्स्ट मंडे को 8:30 बजे सेम क्लास है, डाउट पूछ सकते हो, क्वेश्चन आप मुझे बोल सकते हो. तो मैं अपने पास क्वेश्चन सेट ये वाले टेस्ट पेपर डिस्कशन का भी रखूँगा, तो मैं आपको डिस्कस करवा लूँगा, ठीक है, डोंट वरी. तो नेक्स्ट मंडे को अगर आपको कोई डाउट हुआ, कोई क्वेश्चन सोल्यूशन और क्वेश्चन देख के सॉल्व भी नहीं कर पाए, तो आप पूछ सकते हो, इट्स नॉट एन इशू. ओके, so you can take a screenshot. Next slide will go the solution slide. So all questions are relatively easy, I guess. आपका जो subjective numerical में ज़्यादा calculations नहीं है. You guys should be able to solve, but you can't, and you can ask in the next class regarding these questions. Okay. Next slide will go. Next slide, questions answer is 16. Okay. This question is actually very easy. You guys can solve it. Ideal some gas equation. If you use, you should solve it. Okay. Answer is 16. Okay. Answer is 16. So you guys can ask me. It's not an issue. Okay. Next class, I will discuss all the questions. This time I was a bit slow, but next class we'll be discussing all the questions in 1.5 hours. Because last test series I had discussed all your questions in that time. Somehow today I could not do, but next class I'll do it. Answer is 16. So your solution is this. Okay. So ideal gas equation only you have to use. So you have to convert your to PV equal to nRT2. You have to enter the N to convert the M to molar mass part. So PM equal to rho into RT, that formula. Okay. So next slide we'll go. So last question, 30 questions are there in your JEE main paper. Based on that, this question answer is 4. Okay, answer is 4. Answer is 4. Okay, one question I did not solve, question number 4 if I remember. So that I will check and tell you. Okay, some data might be missing, so I have to check once. Okay, you can take a screenshot. Next slide we have the answer. Okay. Okay guys, so out of 100, I felt this questions were relatively easy, so you should score 80 to 90%. 80 to 90% should be a good score in my view. Okay, so out of 100 you should be scoring 80, 90. Okay, so guys, आप लोग जो last 15 questions मैंने discuss नहीं किया उसको आप solve करो. Okay, if you have any doubt, next Monday को फिर से test paper 3 discuss होगा. So then you guys can ask me. Okay, that's not an issue. And guys who attended on YouTube, please, if you like the class, please like the video so that we can keep on giving this content on YouTube. And guys from imbibe.com, please register for the next class. Okay, and YouTube guys can also join from Embibe. And please subscribe to our channel on YouTube and click on the bell notification icon. So we'll meet again for test paper discussion on next Monday at 8:30 p.m. Thank you guys.
Keep imbibing. We believe in you.